Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. This is Majid Al Suleimany from Muscat, Oman, Sultanate of Oman. I just wanted to give some few thoughts on what's going on all around us now in this world, starting from where we are, from my own country, Oman, from my own house, from my own street, and out into the world. Maybe some of you know that I am an Omani author, writer, and columnist. And to my credit, I have self-published about 50 books, and 5 are published books. So we had a total of 55 books. You can have a look at my websites at www.myownmajid.com and also www.majidallbooks.com, all one word. What can I say? Because I have been saying a lot of things in YouTube and recording films and videos, but I think we are now moving to a very bad, very dangerous stage in our lives. Every day in the morning, I'm getting news of my colleagues who worked with me in PDO, Petroleum Development Oman, who have died. Yeah, and sadly and unfortunately, all these people are being buried at low profile, with low presence of people in the funeral grounds, and also low presence in the houses of the deceased. So the situation is getting more and more worse, and nobody knows if they have died because of corona or they have died as natural age. Incidentally, I am 73 years old now, and people believe that once you reach 70, anything plus becomes a credit. So I have 3 years of credit so far, alhamdulillah. But what I found very sad and very tragic is that people are using the new tools of communication like WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all these things. But I think the killer is WhatsApp. People form groups, people drop out from groups, people insult each other in groups, and the most tragic and sad part of all is a WhatsApp group of families. Brothers fight against brother, brother fight against sister, sister fight against sister, sister fight against brother, brother fight against sister, for all stupid, silly things. And the thing is that some of us are people who cannot communicate their feelings. Some of us find it very easy to say what is in your heart or what you feel. And then you have clashes of people who are inhibited, who are private people. Even if their house is burning, they will not tell somebody, my house just got burnt. This guy is very sick. He will not say that he is very sick. And there are some people like myself who find it very easily to speak out and communicate and let people know what you think or what you feel. And this is not being accepted now, especially in the new environment with Corona and COVID-19. People all have become individualistic, subjective, indifferent, carefree, and all the negativities that you can add or sum up. So this is the situation in the world today. And then you go to social media and you see all the bad things, what's happening now in India. People are dying. The people are looking for a place to to funeral for their families. There's no space. 3 families are fighting for one space, and playgrounds have been converted into burning grounds for bodies. And for the Muslims, all the funeral grounds are full, and people have not changed. People have come out. I know personally a lot of people who have had a long stay in ICUs, ER. Their life was hanging by a thread, and when they come out, you expect them to at least change, but actually they become worse. My summary is that, or conclusion I have, is that COVID-19 has come. It has taken out the worst of people and demonstrated what is the worst, what is the evilness, and the worst of them has come out into the surface, which was hidden for a long time, but it has crept out, or no, you can say. So this is the situation. There is no gratitude, there is no thankfulness. People whom you looked after as kids, yes, you being the eldest and you being the first to work, people turn against you, people speak evil about you, people say bad things about you. There is no gratitude, there is no thanks. And I don't know how long these things will go on before it comes to an explosion. People are in houses looking for jobs. People, graduates, staying in houses, they have no jobs. They are looking around for jobs. They don't get even any offers. Some are ready even to reduce their education level from a degree or postgraduate degree to a diploma, so that he can get a job. He or she can get a job. The part of his doing a degree course or his postgraduate, he omits out in his CV or resume, so that he can get a chance to be interviewed. So this is the situation. People write wrong things, people say wrong things. There is no consideration, there is no humanity, there is no feeling, there is no iman, there is no taqwa, there is no insan, there is nothing. We are moving around like dead bodies until we are really dead, to be buried or to be burnt. This is the situation, and I feel it's very sad, really very sad, that during the tests thereof from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about Corona and COVID, the worst of people has come out. People who have been in hospitals, ICUs, major operations, and you expect them to, when they come out, they will be reformed people, they will be better people. But actually they just become more worse than before. So what's happening to this world? I don't know what's to happen. You know, the Arabs say that from the blessings, from the stomach of evil comes blessings. So I think in a way this COVID corona has come out, and it has shown the people in the true faces and true image, how they really are, these people. And then there's also a saying that at the end of the world is when you hear somebody has died, and you say, why it was not me who has died? So this is how bad things are. Anyway, I'm sorry to be talking about gloomy things, but these things have to be talked and discussed. And our religious leaders have to start lecturing and philosophy to come from the angle of life, living a life today, not what about tomorrow when you die, then you go to hell, you go to this. Yeah, those things can still be said, but I think they need to pay attention more on how how to make people live together, live peacefully, live in love, and target the lectures and the speeches towards an angle of living now. While you are living now, what you have to do, not to say that you will go to hell, you will burn it, you will be eternal fire, you will be this, you will go to Jahannam, you will go to the dot. Because I think our religious leaders have to be on the forefront to turn around their lectures, to turn around lecturing in a more psychological and more welfare-linked approaches, and more humanity living now approaches. Thank you very much for taking your time, and I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Ma salama. Goodbye.